All right, Meredith, obviously you guys went down hoping to get the conference championship. You still have to be pretty proud of your girls for the way they
Oh,
played
I
this
mean,
weekend.
our ladies, we just got outplayed in the last match, but they played really well all week, and we're excited to head to the regional.
The actual watch party, are you guys having a watch party for the things tonight?
For golf, we don't really have watch parties. I think the announcement will come during our late afternoon practice, so I mean, I'll be checking my email. But based on where we're at, we should be pretty secure. I think we'll probably be ranked number 2. We may slip to number 3 because Cal State San Marcos also won their conference, so that may give them a slight edge. But we'll be in that regional in California next week.
How big is the ranking at this point when it comes to where you play, what you play, whenever you get there?
So how it affects in golf is it'll be who we play with, who we're paired with, which does matter. But we go out and we play our own game regardless of who we're paired with, so it doesn't affect our team quite as much as it might affect others that will play to the ability and scoring of the teams that they're playing with.
Was there anybody that just kind of, went a little bit above and beyond or stepped out to you at this one, or was it just kind of that same consistency all season?
I mean, it was a lot of the same consistency, but we set several records at the conference championship. We set the WT scoring record for 54-hole tournament, shooting 9 under. And the previous record, I believe, was just like 1 or 2 under, so we shot that out of the park. Alyssa Campbell broke the individual 54-hole tournament record. I believe she was 7 under. Gam Song Presert shot her 2nd under par tournament for total, and Antonella Periotti Amasolo fired 2 69s the last 2 rounds in the stroke play portion, and that was her first under par finish for an entire tournament. So, I mean, they're all playing really well. Riley Cook and Lorenza Perini both struggled a little bit more in the stroke play, but came out really strong in the match play. And in our semifinal match against Commerce, we were down at the turn in every match except for 1. So, I mean, they really turned it around, and Alyssa Campbell was our first match to come in, and she finished birdie, eagle, birdie to flip her match. I mean, going into those holes, she was 2 down with 3 holes to play. So that was really instrumental. And then our very last group to come in, Riley Cook, she missed the green, and she was 1 down going into the last hole. And then her partner that she was playing against missed the green in the exact same spot, and I just told her as we were walking down, like, this is a chip off, and Riley has great hands, great short game, and I mean, it was very challenging, a little bit of a flop shot to an elevated green, had to play about 15 feet of break, only had 10 feet of green to work with, and I mean, she just laid it up there beautifully, and I mean, if it had kept rolling down the slope just a couple inches, she would have made it. So, and she chipped first because she was out, so that applied the pressure to the Commerce girl, and her chip just wasn't as good. So she was able to tie that match, which then put us into the final match against DBU. But overall, they just played great. I was really proud of them.
What does the work week look like this week for you guys, knowing you're going to go to California?
Well, I'm not sure if Axel alluded to it, but golf, the NCAA championship is on the same week for regionals as the finals week here at WT. So their week is very structured, but we have everybody's finals on a Google Doc and when they can practice and when they can't. So, I mean, I'll be at the golf course for about 12 hours every day this week, having girls come in and out as they practice between their schedules and their studying. So we're just going to do a lot of putting. The golf course that we're playing at regionals, we won the regional preview there, and I believe all but 2 of the teams that will make the regional were at that tournament. So that looks good for us, having that course knowledge and kind of knowing those greens. They're very similar to the greens that we play here, bent grass, so it'll be great.
When are you guys leaving?
We leave Saturday morning, and we will compete Monday through Wednesday.